what really makes wrestling is the story. And the story comes from the promos before the matches.
Right.
That's like when I talk about fast forwarding.
Yeah.
When I'm fast forwarding, the majority of the time, I'm not watching every match on every Monday Night Raw.
Yeah.
I'm actually watching the promos so I know the storyline that builds up throughout the year to get to this point.
Yeah.
So people can like discount the entertainment portion of it or call, WWE's not pro wrestling and all this bullshit. To me, I don't buy that. Like, you can call it pro wrestling or you can call it sports entertainment. At the end of the day, it's still the same thing.
That's exactly.
And if you want to talk about pro wrestling work, honestly, WWE has a more really, and this is probably a hot take, right?
Yeah.
But WWE probably has a more traditional pro wrestling type product in ring than these other people who are out there doing circus stunts and saying, well, it's pro wrestling.
Well,
why? Because that's the nomenclature you want to use?
Well, and that's what, that's my whole point is like, and again, I grew up with Bret Hart, Shawn Michaels, Steve Austin, Undertaker, and they were all technical ring workers. They went into the ring and they worked a body part. They worked you, and it wasn't. They weren't going on the top rope and doing a 480 splash.
Yeah.
And getting the crowd to stand up and go, holy shit.
Which is awesome.
But it's like,
Not
I
every
don't
night.
need that. I would prefer to see this guy get stomped out, like Stone Cold. He stomped. He put Kevin Owens in the corner.
Yeah,
and he milked the crowd perfectly.
Oh,
I mean, it was 1, 2, and then he just picked it up 3, 4, 5.
Yeah,
and that was what we were used to. And I mean, even the brawl when they started fighting, going back and forth, that to me feels real. What doesn't feel real is watching two guys do acrobatics in the ring.
Yeah.
If I wanted to watch that, I would just watch, I can watch that on the Olympics. And that's no offense to anybody. And I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with it. I'm saying from the standpoint of I get tired of people saying that wrestling, like what we watched last night, well, that's just fan service, 2-star, 3-star matches. And then you hear stuff from these, I've tried to watch some of these 5-star matches, quote unquote. And I'm like, dude, they're just flipping around. I guess if you're talking from the standpoint, they're doing moves that no one's done, or that's the complicated, that are very complicated move sets, flipping off the rope, the top rope. I got it, but that's not what I like. I like the Attitude Era stuff where it is gritty.
You're more into the ring psychology.
Yeah.
The Jake Roberts of the world.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The Hulk Hogan where, he had 5 moves, but he could literally work a crowd. I mean, it says a lot when you can work a crowd off just a couple of moves.
Yeah.
And I'm not taking anything away from the guys who's got a lot of moves because I like that. And I want to see big stunts.
Yeah.
100%. Do I want to not see somebody do a 550 splash off the top of a balcony on the 3 tables? No, I do.
Yeah.
I don't need it all the time.
But I don't need it every day.
I don't need the hot shot.
Yeah.
You don't got a hot shot every single thing. But that's the thing about wrestling. Again, there's something for everybody.
Yeah.
Okay, what you like might be different than what I like.
Exactly.
It's a variety show, and I don't want to be the type of guy, because if I am, and we are, I should say, if we're the type of guys that are sitting there trashing another promotion, we're no different than the other people that we're singling out right now, because